Man, let's get straight into the video. Forget the intro. As you can clearly see, I'm going against Florida Atlantic and the Mississippi State online Dynasty, and this was an absolute banger of a game. As you see, I won that coin toss. When I win that coin toss, I want to play a little bit of defense. So I'm going to go ahead and kick that ball off. It is 1st and 10 on the opponent's 25-yard line. You already know I'm coming on that cover 3 out of that 3-3-5, and I get this tackle for loss, my first. We're absolutely rallying that ball early, and right here on 2nd and 10, he decides to go to the air, but his quarterback throws a rubber ducky. It is now 3rd and long. You already know I'm trying to conjure up another defensive stop. I thought he was going to pass, but he goes to the run, and we absolutely lay out that running back. Let's go. That was a great stop on my defense. Now we're on offense. I'm going to go with the read option, but he sure as hell sniffed that one out. In 13, I'm trying to conjure up an absolute dot from hell. However, my quarterback throws a rubber ducky. He can't miss that pass. Now it's 3rd and long, and I got to fight for them yards as I quiet down that crowd in order to throw this dot from hell, but my quarterback sells me once again by throwing a rubber ducky. Really be mad at him, you know, it's a tough pass to make, I guess. Now, he's back. It is 1st and 10, and he has the ball on offense. He's going to go ahead and just hit this little hitch route for a good gain of yards. He actually goes ahead and picks up that first. Actually, he completed a pass. I didn't complete a pass yet, so it's going to be looking like a long game for us here at Florida Atlantic State. He's running that triple option. I sniff it out and tackle the quarterback, but my D-line tackles that wide receiver. Tackle for loss, and now it is 2nd and 11. He's going to go ahead and goes to the air again, and whoop! Throw it right to the CPU. I'll be taking that ball up off your hands, and I got another stop another stop on defense. Now we finally are on offense again, and looks like we can capitalize. I do the read option. My quarterback sees nothing but green grass in that box. He breaks a tackle, but finally gets tackled after getting a good gain of yards. Big gain right there. On 1st and 10, I decided to go with the triple option. I pitch it out to the running back, and I thought I'd get it with the choo-choo, but he got a good user on. That was a really good user tackle by him, but you already know I like the ground and pound. I'm going to go to that run game again, and I almost get loose. I mean, I had nothing but green grass in front of me, but that doesn't matter because on 3rd and 6, I have to conjure up an absolute dot. But once again, my quarterback just throws a rubber ducky. What's going on? That doesn't matter, though. You already know I'm going to go ahead and take my points in. Guys, there's nothing wrong with taking your points in competitive games. Remember that. He splits those uprights, and the field goal is good. 3-0. He got that ball back on offense. You already know he's going to try to conjure up a great drive here as he threw an interception his last one. We ended up blowing that running back. 2nd is short. You already know I'm dialing up a little bit of a blitz because I know I want to stop this run game, and we absolutely whiff on the tackle. He gets a first down. And I don't like this. He's moving the ball a little bit too well right here. As right here, I finally get that tackle for loss, and I bring him down in that backfield. Sit down. After that tackle for loss by me, he goes to go at the run game again on 2nd and 11, and he actually gasses us for a pretty good game. Push your 3s up. It is 3rd down. You already know I got to conjure up this stop. I'm sending a little bit of heat, and it doesn't get home, but he ends up dropping that ball. Another big stop for my team, and now I get the ball back again in the 1st quarter, and you already know my game plan. I'm a ground and pound and make sure that he knows I came here for respect. If you expect to beat me, you gotta respect my run game. As right here, I go with the triple option. I go ahead and pitch it to my fullback. He hits it with a little juke, but gets popped. But he still got that first. I've been killing him on the ground all game long. So now on 1st and 10, I go with another read option. I let my QB take it, and he go ahead. He sees green grass. He breaks a tackle and gets that first down. I mean, how many first downs is that right here? I'll go with the counter play. I'm going to go ahead, bounce this bad boy outside. I thought I could get the edge, but he gets me with that tackle. It's good. All right, it is now finally time to pass this. Nope, I'm going to go ahead and run this route some more. I bounce off a guy. I ended up falling forward for that first down. I legitimately don't think I have passed the ball one time this entire drive. It's just been straight options, triple option right here. I pitch to the running back, but he plays contain. He plays really good. He gets that stop. Doing them triple option plays, just go ahead and play contain. Right here, I hit him with a little bit of a play action. I hit that seam route, but damn, I got blew up. I mean, I try to hit him with the little space between that cornerback and the safety, but I mean, he just came down really hard. Right here, I dump it off to my tight end. He actually gets that first down, falls forward. Now it's 1st and goal, and I can smell that box is right here. I go with the counter play, but it gets blew up. But I hit it with the spin move from hell and fall into that box. Ooh, that boy cold now. I'm telling you, man, my users are unmatched. It's right here. I got a user interception. I'll be taking that off his hands. I got another stop on defense, and now I can go up potentially 3 possessions. He tries to use the read option, but I'm just a little bit too sticky for that. First down. I am getting up this field with absolutely bad intentions. I hit him with the counter play again. I do a little juke on the inside, but he ends up wrapping me up. This young man at Florida Atlantic is having a very, very hard time stopping my potent offense. As right here, I go with the option again. I keep with my quarterback, little juke on the inside, but I get laid out. That doesn't matter though, because I always get back up and I'm always ready to fight for more. 3rd and 3. I need to get this first down, and I do just about that by the skin of my teeth. Keeping that ball moving. Check. Keeping that clock moving. Check. And it's the first of the month, so you already know. I also got another check. That's 3 checks. I cannot lose this game. As right here on 1st and 10, I decided to go up the middle, but that was a good tackle by him. As now it is 2nd and 8. I decided to go with the counter again, but once again, good tackle by him. It is now 3rd down. I'm trying to conjure up an absolute dot so I can keep this clock moving, keep this ball moving, and get in that end zone, making this a 3-possession game. I'm deciding to go to the air here, and I have a dot conjured up. As I do recognize this man, but I throw a rubber duck. Well, that kind of sucks, but like I said, you can take your points in competitive games like this. Right here on 1st down, he decides to go with the QB power, but we wrap him up in that backfield. It is now 2nd and long, and he has to come up with something on this drive. He does not need any more turnovers, any more losses. Right here, he feels the pressure, rolls out with his QB, and he gets a good gain of yards, actually breaking the tackle and just diving for an extra yard. That boy name is Willie. Anyway, on 1st and 10, he decides to go to the air here in order to pick up the first down. He just about gets his hitch route, as my user was just a tad bit late. It is now 2nd and 3. You already know he's going to go ahead and keep this ball moving like how he's been doing, but I ended up getting him just a yard short of that. Put the 3s up. It is 3rd down. I already knew he was running that ball. I decided to go ahead and get that tackle for loss. You cannot fool me. I am familiar with your game. As not here on 4th and 3. Bro, what is up with people in 4th downs with me, dude? I mean, I'm so serious. Like, why are you doing this, bro? There's no reason to, like, come on, man. You can't. Whatever. I mean, in a lot of dynasties I play in, it's kind of against the rules to go for 4th down, especially if you're not past your own 50. But, I mean, who just cares about the rules, right? Here on 1st and 10, he decides to roll out again as he's feeling that pressure. He's looking, and fires across his body for an absolute dot from hell. He goes ahead and gives him that field, and that's an insane play by his QB. He ran no huddle, and he's going to go ahead and pass this ball. Again, I'm looking for everything. He ends up getting something on the outside, but he get tackled in. He has 8 seconds in order to make something happen here. Clock is ticking down, and I pull off of my user I cannot believe I pulled off my user right here on 2nd and goal. He goes ahead with the fullback dive, and he gets that end zone touchdown for that. But that doesn't matter because it is now the 2nd half, and I got that ball back, and you already know the name of my game. I'm going to ground and pound, run this rock, and shoot 3-yard gain on the ground. It is now 2nd and 7. I see he's in that 3-3-5, so I'm going to go ahead and run this read option. I get some key blocks. I bounce to the outside, and I'm going to go ahead and dive down so I don't fall. That was a great play with my QB, and now it is 1st and 10. I go with this halfback sweep. I make a little juke, and I saw all those bodies drop. I could have scored. If that DN didn't tackle me, I was going to get in that box for 6, but right here I hit him with that counter play that he cannot guard. I hit him with a little juke on the inside, break a tackle, but I finally get tackle one. What is that? He looking like he going for that strip, so I went ahead and took big run and put it on conservative. I'm not fumbling that ball under any circumstances. It's right here on 1st and 10. I decided to go with the read option again, right up the middle, and I'm going to go ahead and slide. You got to slide in situations like this because he's going for that strip. He's run committing. I mean, he's just doing a whole bunch of BS right now, man. However, it is 3rd and 2, and I'm already predicting that he's going to run commit again, but instead he just says a little zone blitz. I hit him right across the middle, and I go ahead, and I get in that end. That was an absolute great drive by me as I gave him less than 4 minutes to score right here in the 3rd quarter. He goes ahead and goes to the air right here, and he gets an absolute rubber dot. I was going to say dot. Man, this dude can't throw no dots. He's not me out here. And right here on 2nd and 10, he's going to go ahead and decide to just go with the run. I whiff on this tackle, and I ended up trying to tackle him, but I just pushed him out of bounds. 1st and 10 after that big run play by him. I'm going to go ahead and play that max coverage, making sure that I give him a little bit of a disguise, acting like I'm blitzing people, but I just drop back in the covers right here. But he ends up finding this good seam route for a big gain of yards. That was a really good route by his receiver to spot the zone and go ahead and just run up the seam. He's going to go ahead and run this ball to the left, and I thought I was there, but he ended up making a big hole. That little block right there get pancaked. He's going to go ahead and score. Touchdown, Florida. Well, he scored rather quickly, but that means that I get the ball back, and right here he ran commit, and I couldn't really do anything. I mean, I just hate it when people run commit, man. It's just so weird. It's such a gamble, but don't worry. If you're going to keep run committing like that, I'm going to get you. Right there on 1st and 10, as you can clearly see, he threw another rubber ducky. On 2nd and 10, it's looking like he's going to throw me another one, but he doesn't hit anybody. It is now 3rd and long. I'm playing that max coverage, making sure I can get up off this field because I need to get off this field. He hits a little flat route, and we just get him out of bounds. That was an insane play by my linebackers right here. He goes with this run on 4th and 1, and I go ahead and get in that back. That's what I'm talking about. Big-time players making big-time plays. And right here, what an idiot. Look at him run committing, thinking that he's going to catch me slipping. Man, I'm familiar with your game. I already told you this. 1st down, move. I mean, you ever played somebody who was so stupid that they were actually smart? I mean, this is the complete embodiment of this guy right here. I mean, the way this guy playing, he looking like he got room temperature IQ, but that doesn't matter to me because I like easy wins. It's right here on 2nd and 6. I roll out to the right, and I try to hit across my body, but I can't do the same thing. So now it is 3rd and 6. I have to convert this in order to keep the drive alive. I hit this little curl route, and he absolutely blows me up, but it's still a 1st down. 1st and 10, I'm going to go ahead and run this rock, and for some reason, my pulling guard just forgot to block somebody. So after that failed play on 1st down, it is now 2nd and 12. I'm going with the read option again, and this time I get some great blocks. I go ahead and cut inside that middle for a good gain of yards. All right, put the 3s up. It is 3rd down once again. My butthole is clenched at this point, but I get wide open across the middle. It's a 1st down either way, so you can hit me as hard as you want. I don't care. Look at this bozo again, run committing, dude. Like, just so weird. I mean, obviously he's guessing right, half the time, so I guess he got that going for him, but still, it's just not going to help you out in the long run. Right here, it is 3rd and goal, and I'm going to go ahead and go to the air in order to pick up this first. He plays some great defense, however, and ended up taking a pretty big sack. However, I got a pretty good kicker, so, I'm going to go ahead, take my points, and go up 10 points, so it's a 2-possession game now. He has to score. And with 5 minutes left in the game, it is very possible for him to make a comeback. However, we will see, though, because right here, he decides to throw it right to my defender, but he has brick hands. I mean, the dude had the game in his hands, and he just whiffs on it. Like, what are you doing? Like, oh, my, and then he tears me up on there. What is going on? You guys need to figure this out right now because I'm not going to get sold by my own team to lose this game. Is right here. He hits a pretty good pass over the middle to get the first My team down. Is completely ignoring all the adjustments I have made. It's almost like they want to lose this game on the road when just a week ago, we were blowing out Miami in an absolute killer game in Texas. So I let these boys know, if you want to win this game, you're going to have to lock in on defense. It starts right here. As on 2nd and 5, he finds a pretty good gap, and he gets a good gain of yards. However, it's part of my plan. I'm playing that bend but don't break defense. I'm trying to let him score as quickly as possible. There has no benefit to me if he scores in a long time. It gives me no time to score, so I'm going to go ahead and let him have it. Now, I know what you're saying. Why would you just let him score? Why would you not try to stop him? But if I stop him, I can't control the clock. And when I control the clock, I win game. But here on 1st and goal, he's decided to go to the air again, and we end up dialing up some pressure and get a sack. He thought he was going to throw that ball, but I ended up sacking him instead. It's right here on 2nd and goal. He's going to the air again, and he gets a dude wide open, but he don't know where he at on the field. That dude got zero awareness of his surroundings. It's right here on 3rd and goal. He's going to go ahead and try to conjure up another dot, and he ends up throwing a rubber ducky. This man has the utmost confidence in his defense because right here, instead of going for it, he kicks a field goal. I mean, that is just so disrespectful. It's right here. I told him, get off me, get in that weight room, and I run for 6. Not actual, actual touchdown. Doesn't matter. You got to put the 3s up. It is 3rd down. Time ticking down. I need to make an elite decision here, and I ended up dropping the ball. Made an absolute pinhead mistake as now he has the ball back with 2 minutes to go, down 7. This dude could potentially win the game right here, and if he's getting plays like that, it's going to be real scary. An absolute dart by his quarterback gets him the 1st down and brings him into striking range. It's right here. He's trying to conjure up another dot. I used the route, but I ended up dropping the ball. What is going on? My team is selling me. They have hands of bricks. This was the same exact problem we had in the Miami game. Is right here. He gets a lucky pass over the middle. Now he has a 1st down again. Right here, he decides to go with the run, and he's really confident, but right here, I get him in that back. I should have caught that interception. I used that route beautifully, but on 2nd and 10, he's had to go to the air again. He doesn't hit the hitch route. Instead, he hits a seam route, but we ended up tackling him right at that goal. And here on 1st and goal, I decided to dial up a little bit of pressure. I ended up getting to the QB quick, but instead, he decides to throw this dot, but he doesn't get in the end zone as of yet. I knew exactly what he was trying to do. He was trying to milk me out this game, and right here he decides to go with the run. I use her pretty well, but I end up dragging him in the end zone. No, he's going for 2. And absolutely gutsy calls, ballsy calls from a gutsy, ballsy I couldn't believe my eyes when he calls to go for 2, but right here he decides to run that ball, and you're not going nowhere. Game over. But if he gets his onside kick, then the game is still alive. Oh, what an idiot. I mean, this dude had one shot to seal the deal, and he absolutely whiffed on it. I mean, come on. However, we got to lock in because now it is 2nd and 12, and he still has 2 timeouts left. I go with the 4 verts, but I'm just going to go ahead and roll up my QB. We actually end up fumbling out of bounds. Trying to be in bounds right here because now it is 3rd and 3. But instead, he goes to run commit, and I'm going to go ahead and hit that slant route over the middle every single time. I pretty much knew the game was over, so I just went ahead, took my knee, make sure the clock ran out. You thought I was going to be a good sportsman. Game, doing a heck of freaking BS. I'm not going to be a good sportsman. Take this L. Take this 4-point loss. This dude's been cheesing me all game, but, I still came out with that dub. As you saw, I had a pretty good game through the air. I had a really good game on the ground. I had a good game receiving-wise. When you go over to defense, I had some interceptions, but I had a lot of deflections, and we need to work on that. My boys got bricks for hands. You saw it in the Miami game. However, I did hold the ball longer than him, and that's what won me the game. Show ain't got to end here. Go ahead and click on this video to watch me tear up App State.